All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Good to see you, Andrea, Grant. Good to see you. Adhal, good to see you. Pat and everyone. All right, welcome everybody, Cyber Group traders and everyone on YouTube Live, Facebook Live. How is everybody doing? We've got a nice little winner again this morning. Early bird gets the money. DPW. You know, it was the stocks on the morning watch list. You know, we had a lot of them. We had AMC, we had MIT again, Lake. Remember Lake? That was an unbelievable stock. Killed it. That stock was like last year or something like that. But DPW, you could see it making a really nice run right here from 8 o'clock this morning. It was right around $3. Looks at 440. I know a lot of you guys did really well. I just want to kind of just bring this up really quick. I want to show you something on the level 4. Let me just so people see a little bit better on YouTube. All right. So anyway, I'm just going to zoom out over here. There was a huge 120,000 share seller right here just about a couple of minutes ago at 8:40 at 8:54, and you can see a little red bar right there. That guy got filled. So that's one of the reasons how the stock just literally ran from like 420 and just made a really nice pop. It was testing it. Guy got executed, and bam, the thing just broke out. But you could see that there were big support levels right here. We're testing a big seller right now. Nothing crazy, not as big as we saw earlier during the morning, but that stock, just literally just ran about 20 cents. By the way, I'm going to be on Bookmap on tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing an event with them. So not only that, but we also have the Cyber Expo too tomorrow. So if you have not registered, we're just going to put the link up there in the room for some of you on YouTube and Facebook Live. But everyone, this is what it is. It's all about following the money. You can't dispute it. You can't argue with it. If you want to be an analyst, go back to school and learn how to be an analyst. You want to trade, you got to follow the money. But before we start talking about this stock and DPW, there are a couple other stocks that are moving. And I do want to start off, first of all, which we always like to start off with, is what we traded yesterday. So anyway, look how beautiful that stock is running up. So anyway, stock that we traded yesterday, IMRN. Okay, so let me just bring this up. Listen, huge short squeeze. All right. So look at this stock right here. Let me just extend the chart so you can see what happened. So anyway, this was another big winner. It was up about, I don't know, about 1,000%, I think. You could see right around here was one of the stocks that was one of our on our watch lists. Literally ran for $4, popped, went to about 13, had a little bit of a nasty shake right here. I mean, this thing did not stop. It got halted, literally ran from 10 all the way to 20, almost $30 a share. Huge winner. I know a lot of you guys made money on it, but got to keep in mind, guys, whatever goes up must come down. And you know what? Some of us didn't buy it at 10 and sell at 28, but I know a lot of you in the Cyber Group room got it at 16, 17, 18. You sold at 24, and you could see where it ended up. But anyway, that was a huge winner for a lot of us. Another one did the same exact thing. This one was a little volatile, but there was another better one out there. Another good one I liked a little bit better was Naked, NAKD. This thing just was a really nice, inexpensive stock. We went from $1 all the way about $3. Another stock was about 300%. And then you could see, boom, the thing just tanked. When they go up fast, remember, we learned this in class, when we teach you in class, when you watch over the course of the day. You got to be careful. When they go up really fast, they come down. So always look to take a profit. Another stock, DLTH. Another nice little mover. It's this stock has not only been a good day trade yesterday, but it's been a good swing trade. Stock from 4 went to 10. Testing a big resistance levels right now. That's why it's having a tough time breaking it. Going back into November and December, you could see it had a really tough time breaking, that's testing that big resistance levels. And then they do WATT, W-A-T-T. That one also right out of the gate, boom, $2.20 to $3. And then obviously I just want to bring up this last one. We made a lot of money on this stock. And by the way, I'm still a fan of it. I'm keeping a very close eye on it, is the NKLA. I mean, I'm still having people calling me up and say, hey, do I jump in now? I know you're a big fan of it. You know what? We saw the stock. We sold it right around 88. The stock ran almost to 100. Look at that long-term chart. Stock has just literally just been on fire. And, listen, regarding about a great company, this, that, there's a lot of the stocks, every day's a new adventure. Listen, the IMRN was a lot nicer stock. So there's times to swing trade and times to day trade. And, obviously that's where that's how it kind of worked out. You guys are already trading it already. I love that in the Cyber Group room. One person says, Fausto, I like your hat. You like my hat? I don't know if everyone from the Cyber Group room is logged in YouTube. But yeah, it's a Krispy Kreme hat. Love the company. Fortunately, I tell you the truth. If that company was public, it was public at one point. I loved it so much. I actually got crushed in that stock because I let my belly more thoughtful than the learning how to trade the stock, and that stock got crushed, obviously. But yeah, I love Krispy Kreme. Who's a fan of Krispy Kreme out there? Any Krispy Kreme? Who liked Krispy Kreme better than Dunkin' Donuts? Let me just see. Let me just do give me a DD or a KK. What's everybody like? CC? DD? Oh, there we go. I'm seeing in the Cyber Group room. Wow, we got a lot of KKs. So far, the only one in there. Kathy likes DD. Michael's a DD. Everybody else is a KK. Anybody on YouTube? Any fans out there on YouTube who likes Krispy Kreme versus KK or DD? There you go. All right, beautiful. All right, so let's get that out of the way. A lot of, you know what? That could be a good, you know what? We saw how Dunkin' Donuts did, and I don't know, maybe it's time. I know they're opening up a humongous, beautiful, monster, biggest store in Times Square. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be unbelievable. Great place to go to. All right, let's get back to trading. What do you say? All right, so let's go through the watch list. There's a couple of good stocks on our watch list. So the DPW, getting back to that one, look how much it ran up. Listen, it's making higher highs. I'm looking over here. Listen, those sellers got executed, and you see how it just popped here at 440, just where it really went up. What do we got over here? Yeah, there's a big seller right here that came up. He looks like it's testing it, but got some big sellers out here. See if they get executed, and you can see how the stock literally went pop. So I'm going to keep a very close eye. But 220%. Where do you find these things? Right here in the Cyber Group room. All right. A couple other stocks I want to keep an eye on. I want to keep it. Guys, I'm a big fan of DraftKings. Okay. So there comes a time when I had to sell DraftKings because it wasn't going anywhere, and I needed money to trade something else. Once again, I know you love stocks, certain stocks. You don't want to sell it. Like, do I really want to sell and buy something else? Listen, buying power is a big problem. Okay. And you know what? You got to be liquid. Sometimes you got to sell something to buy something that's moving. You could always buy it back, So I sold my DraftKings. I bought the NKLA. Remember, this is a swing trade, not a day trade. And then I'm going to probably get back into DraftKings again. But it's okay to sell something. You got to know how to cut your losses and run with the winners. It's part of the game. Okay, so listen. I want you to keep a close eye on this WIX. Everybody know this stock? Wix.com? Listen, I can see Wix could be another $500,000 stock. Okay? Everybody know what the stock is? Everyone heard of it? I know you did. If you're in the IT business, everyone knows this stock. Keep a close eye on WIX. This is an investment, not a swing trade, a day trade. Just wanted to throw that in there. Just want to bring up MIT. Yesterday was a great winner. Look at the stock. Keep a close eye on it. We've been trading it. Mortgage stocks obviously did really well. We traded the petroleum stocks. That also did pretty well. But keep an eye on these mortgage stocks. It looks like they're making a big move. I know everybody's talking about AMC. How is AMC going up? They keep talking about bankruptcy. They're looking for money. Bankruptcy. DPW is making a new high, right? Guy got filled. That's why. Look at that. 248. Listen, 8 o'clock in the morning. We were here. A lot of you guys are in it. I'm printing money. You're printing money. Everyone's doing great. Jerry said Amazon might buy it. What, the WIX? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, Keep a very close eye on it because you know what? I think Amazon's a little scared out of their wits regarding about WIX, a huge competitor. They're going after them. And a lot of people know Wix. I would keep a very, very close eye on it. Yep, that's right. They're focused on e-commerce. Huge e-commerce company. Anyway, you heard it here first. All right. Like I brought you NKWLA when I brought you, DLORY. I brought you all the, all these certain stocks. I mean, how do I know these things? Because as a trader, I don't have inside information. As a trader, you just see things, how they pick up. You see how things start trading. You just learn to look at certain things as a trader. And let me tell you something, once you learn how to trade, then you'll learn how to be a good investor because you know what to look at. All these good things actually work out. Anyway, let's go through. We got a couple of more stocks out here I want to keep an eye on. GNUS. Look at that thing up to $5. GNUS, we made a lot of money on the stock. Stock went from $2 up to $12. Look at the long-term chart. She's up 23%. 13 million shares already traded in the stock. Keep a very, very close eye on this one too. Cruise. I don't have Cruise on the side. No. Let me scratch this. That stock's going down. That's right. Forget about that one. That was a typo. There's another stock that's up 76%. Stock has been a good day trade. It's now becoming a good swing trade. And I want to keep a close eye on this one too. Very inexpensive stock. Got great iceberg orders. Got a big move. This is another good one we want to keep a very close eye on too. All right. Now, I know everyone's talking about the hype regarding about the airlines. Listen, airlines, I got a problem. Huge run up. Stocks are starting to build Fausto flags. They're all taking all of them. If you look at every single one of them, they're all like trying to make this little pop, but they're breaking lower lows. They made a nice run. They're having issues. Right. I know everyone's starting to have ants in their pants and they're ready to want to travel. They want to do something, been quarantined. People are freaking out. I get it, but the only thing I'm freaking out about is that the market's great opportunities to make money in the market. But when it comes to these companies, you hear a lot of advertising on TV and stuff like that. There's an old saying in trading: you buy on rumor, you sell on news. That's what it's all about. All right. A couple of shout outs right here. Yeah, listen. DPW, I know. I listen. The big seller just got hit at $5. I'm just looking at him right now. He just got executed. You got nailed. Now the stock, you could see that there was a 60, 70,000 share seller out there. He just got hit. That's what that's basically what that's one of the reasons why it's breaking higher highs. Now, listen, it's you got to go back in history and look at it. But, if you look here on the right, you got some, look at it. You can see some sellers getting hit over here. Look at this thing's trading crazy volume, 15 million shares. Who else? What do you got going on over here? Look at TV, no longer in crypto buzz. Yeah, Josh just posted up the link right here regarding about DPW. So great news on that stock. Thanks for sharing that. All right. Any other questions? Any other stocks that we're missing? Any other stocks? I think we pretty much got them all. About the gun stocks, well, was it RGR Ruger? Okay. Regarding about everything that's going on with the riots, I think the riots calmed down a little bit. The hype, it looks like, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. So I would probably be very cautious on, dealing with the gun stocks. They've been advertising them, the gun stocks. You got Smith & Wesson. You got that other one, VGR. I forgot which one, the other one that's out there. The one that makes the bullets. But I would keep long-term trades, one thing. Short-term, listen, you know where the money is. Follow the money, follow the trades. That's what it's about. All right. Anything else out there? Lake popped. Yeah, well, remember, Lake was one of the stocks that we traded. It did pretty well. I had it on the watch list. You know what? I took it off, Norman, and you know what? I'm going to throw it back on. I saw Lake. Lake was on the morning watch list, and I didn't think she was going anywhere. If you look here at 8 o'clock when she was moving, she gapped up pretty nicely. But I don't know. She wasn't really moving too much. Now, obviously, she's moving. Listen, just be very careful about Lake. Lake, you all know this. We traded the stock a while ago. Let me just bring this up over here and show what I mean. So Lake, we traded it. You remember, went from 6 to 28. And just, not too long ago, went from 12 to 28. The stock is very, very risky, very volatile. It's got a great, great short squeeze in it. It's a lot of fun trading the short squeeze on it. So just be very, very careful with that Lake trade. It's also got yes, exactly, Grant. It's also got a very, very big spread. Remember, next week classes start. When it comes to this trading, you got to be careful when it comes to, when you're dealing with these stocks regarding with the spreads. You didn't make any money until you sell the stock. Okay. Always, always keep that in mind. Very, very dangerous when you're trading these stocks. You got to be careful of these spreads. Remember, listen, and you didn't make any money until you sell the stock. I know everyone likes to count their money on paper, but until you hit the sell button, you didn't make anything. All right. Oh, and another tip of the day, I want to remind everybody. I know you guys made a lot of money this past couple of weeks on some of the stocks that we traded. I want you guys to do yourself a favor. Okay. Very important. Some of you are going to start getting cocky. All right. Because some of you are, the $50,000 trader, the $100,000 a year trader. Some of you at the $250,000 trader. For you, like $100,000 traders, some of you guys made several thousand in one day. Some of you are up about 10, 20,000 in one day. I'm warning you right now. Call your brokerage firm and mail home a check. You don't need that money in that account. Go out there, take the money out, and put it away. Okay? Go buy something. Maybe go pay off your mortgage. Whatever it is. Do not keep that money, because I'm telling you, what ends up happening, there's a tip of the day, because some of us are now starting to get a little fritzy, and we go like, oh, you know what? I made so much money. I made 10 times more than I want to, here. And remember, how I am, how I teach you. I don't teach you how to make money. I teach you how to stop losing it. And if you want to stop losing it, take that profit off the table, cash out of it. You don't need a lot of money to do this. You already probably know that. All right. And there's some people watching online that, from YouTube and Facebook, they still think that they got to trade options and everything. Listen, you don't need a lot of money to do this. So just take the money off the table, go buy something, go pay your kids' college, whatever it is, go buy a nice watch, go do something. Do not leave it in the account, because you're going to blow through it. All right. And I see it all the time. Grant says, good advice, Fausto. So thank you very much, Grant. Maybe go stop by Grant's boat marine. We'll buy a boat from him. That would be great, right, Grant? That's great. All right. Any other questions, guys? We got about 20 minutes for the market opens up. I think we nailed it. We got pretty much everything taken care of. All right. Listen, before we go, just don't forget, tomorrow we have the Cyber Expo. Rich, could you post a link up there for the event? Okay, Rich posted a link up there. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock, we got Larry Gans. We got Jeffrey Smith. You got me. You got Guy Cohen. You got some of the best masterminds in trading. Remember, you want to learn how to trade, you got to listen to the professionals. You got to see if it's for you. I know you went out there and you tried a couple of things. It's like, listen, if you're trading and you've been doing it more than a month and you're not making money, I like to use the metaphor for going to the doctor. If the doctor's putting you on medication and you're still not getting better after a month, you got two things you got to do. Number one, get on new medication, or two, which is even more important, you better find a new damn doctor. All right. But trying to diagnose yourself, that's even a bigger problem. So go out there, take the time. It's the middle of the day. You shouldn't even be trading at that time of the day. So let's go out there and register for that. All right, guys. Listen, thank you very much. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll be back here at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. So my West Coast friends, if you missed this, don't worry about it, because let me tell you, yesterday was a phenomenal day. Yesterday was all, I mean, the close, I'll be honest with you, I didn't do anything. You know, as much as I made so much money in NKLA, I went out there. You didn't see me chat yesterday. I went out there, and believe it or not, I bought some new plants, and I did some gardening. All right, because you know me, that's actually I went to school for. I went to be a landscape architect, so technically I don't do it anymore. But my house looks like, you know, something out of the Westbury Gardens. It's one of my biggest therapies. I love doing it. That and cooking. Oh, and by the way, I'm very exhausted too. I don't know if you guys noticed. I was up till 2:30 in the morning making clam chowder because I caught about 300-400 clams this weekend going fishing. Which, by the way, I'm going to share that photo on my Instagram. I have a picture I took of all the clams that I caught, and I'll show you. Pretty awesome. Once again, this is the beauty about what we do. The whole idea is enjoying life, right? This is not a full-time job. Go out there, you make your money quick, and then enjoy it. All right, guys? Listen, sorry to babbling away. Just like to kind of always remind everyone that the great thing about what we're doing, because I know quarantine's been a really problem for us. So I just want to kind of just let you guys know it doesn't need to be depressing. Go out there, enjoy yourself, and there's no safer place than being in a cyber group room. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll be back at 2:30, and don't forget to register for tomorrow's Cyber Expo.